Welcome to Just Us Friends, and this is one of our anagrams. And for those of you who have been with us frequently, you know that we offer these anagrams with just a few thoughts that might remind you of things that you already know and maybe give you a few new ideas about making your life a little better and a little happier. We receive lots of requests, and although I may be slow in getting to fulfill them, this is a request from a young athlete who wanted to know how to achieve and accomplish more in his sport. And one of the things that many of you already know about is peak performance studies. And there seems to be a lot of validity that if we rehearse in our mind what we're doing in our life, we do a better job of it, whether it's athletics or if we're going to give a talk or taking a test or running a meeting. If we let ourselves visualize over and over how we are going to best accomplish a task, it's like we are laying down new pathways in our brain, and then when we are in the situation, we are able to go a little more on automatic pilot, have a little bit of a deeper sense of confidence and security, and in a sense prepared ourselves to do the best job we can to achieve our peak performance. So for our young athlete, but you can apply this to yourself in whatever task you would like to accomplish with greater skill. Let's say our young athlete is a baseball player and he is trying to be a better pitcher. In our meditation that we're proposing for him to do frequently throughout the day, he can begin by imagining himself being rested up for the game and eating a good meal, being relaxed and confident, and going into the game in his imagination, stepping up to the mound, getting his ball ready in his hand, and then with exquisite detail, he can meditate, he can see himself focusing on where he wants that pitch to go, focusing on making every movement perfect and flowing and full of strength and power, and seeing himself winding up and pitching that ball and seeing it go to the perfect place over the plate, and seeing the batter swing and miss, and seeing the catcher catch it. And then he can explore some other parts of the game too if he wants. He can see the catcher throwing the ball back to him and him catching it perfectly, or throwing to first base, or running from base to base. But the meditation is to visualize in exquisite detail how he is doing each part of the process with great perfection at his highest peak performance. Now, if he does this meditation frequently throughout the day, whenever he has an opportunity to remember, He is getting his body ready. He is developing neuronal pathways to carry out these movements and these actions, and he's emotionally developing a state of mind that will allow him to be ready in every way when he actually steps up to the plate, steps up to the pitcher's mound, steps onto the field. And the same with you. Let's say you have to give a talk before a large group of people. You take this visualization and you see yourself coming up to the podium and not only doing a visualization where you are rehearsing your talk, but you're doing a visualization where you see yourself delivering your material, and you see the audience responding, you see the impact that you're making, you feel that emotional connection with the people that you're talking to. See this all unfold in great detail, and add the applause. If you're the baseball player or the speaker, add the applause of appreciation so that it will really get your adrenaline flowing and give you a strong response to the event, which will reinforce you doing that well again. Take the time to repeat this meditation for anything that you are doing where you actually want a great result, and it will allow you to function at your peak, no matter what it is. So I'll be thinking of you receiving that applause.